What's up, guys, and welcome to the episode of the Next Analysis. I am Carlos Medina, and today I am reviewing Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom. Right now, the Rotten Tomatoes score is at 50%. The overall box office right now is killing it. It's at 717 million overall. The budget was 170 to about 187. I can't really tell you the budget in itself, but it's doing great at the box office. But overall, I was kind of uneasy about the film going in and even walking out. And directing wise, Jay Bayona, he directed this Jurassic World. He's known for The Orphanage, Monster Calls. I don't know if the plot and writing kind of got in the way of his directing, or if he's just not used to these big budget films, but I just felt like it wasn't something that I would have thought a sequel to the first Jurassic World would have been, so I just did not like the directing style of this film in itself, and I think it's because of the plot and writing, and I'll get into that right now. Colin Trevorrow, the director of Jurassic World, first one, did write the film for this one. He had help from Derek Connolly. Derek Connolly did Kong Skull Island, Monster Trucks, so maybe, I don't know where they went wrong, but I can tell you the plot in itself. They have to go save the animals from the island because the island's gonna explode because of volcanoes erupting, and there's some heartfelt, because these animals, they got to be saved, but there's also some disagreement about if they are really animals, because dinosaurs went extinct, and so it's just like there's a lot of things going on, and it makes you feel sorry for the animals. So the plot does bring that up, like, hey, they're animals, like, why can't we save them? And there's a particular scene which I loved in the writing that it shows you, like, man, like, there's animal cruelty, and like just something that you don't see every day, and especially the dinosaurs. But there's a particular scene in one shot that I can even say about cinematography, that it gets a wide shot of the island, and it just shows you, and it kind of gets you, like, right here. And Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard do a perfect job on, like, showing you their emotions on the whole situation. So I'm gonna give them props on that. So but writing and plot, there's no build up. There's no build up to the film whatsoever. I went with someone to go see it, and right when we walked out, I asked them, I was like, so what'd you think? And then they were like, there was no build up. And I was like, right? I was looking around most of the time, and I was like, people were loving it, and I was, in the back of my head, I was like, it's an entertaining film, but there's no build up. There's nothing that's like building up to the actual climax. And so that was one thing that I just did not like in the film. And then there was other plots and scenes that were just not needed, and even there's some writing that I didn't like that they put in. So I don't know, but I'm gonna give them props on a few scenes that I liked without getting too many spoilers away. But getting into acting, Chris Pratt, aka Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec, he's out of their acting credits. He's great in the film. He's he's Chris Pratt. There's some cheesy lines that he does. I don't know if it's him that he ad-lib because he loves to ad-lib, or if they wrote some of these lines in. I don't know. But he's great. I liked him. Not too much to complain about except for those lines. Bryce Dallas Howard, phenomenal actress. She's great in everything she does. She's in The Help. She's in Black Mirror, one of the seasons, and I loved her in both of those. Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard, she's great. I loved her in this film, just as in the first one. Jeff Goldblum, he does I don't want to talk too much about that, but he does, bring up the point of why they shouldn't save the dinosaurs. And so he comes back, he brings character back from Jurassic Park. So he does make some sense in that, why'd they go extinct in the first place, and why are we trying to bring them back, and why are we trying to save them? So he does bring up some points that were like, okay, I see where you're coming from, because his character in the first one, he's questioning why they're recreating them and just making dinosaurs again. So that's what I liked. They brought him back. It was kind of like nostalgic, And cinematography, there was, I liked the cinematography in this film. The CGI was beautiful. There's a scene where kind of like from the first Jurassic Park, where they first see the dinosaurs and it brought back a nostalgic feeling when you first, watch Jurassic Park, and you're like, whoa. Steven Spielberg, he does this like particular scene, and I was just like, wow. And so it kind of does that, and the music itself, Michael Giacchino, he helps with that scene. And there were some parts where I was like, okay, it kind of feels like I'm watching a Michael Bay film in some scenes. There's one in particular in the trailer, they bring it into the film where Chris Pratt's looking out the window of the plane, and he's seeing and they kind of zoom in on his face, and then when they're walking, there's a camera angle, and then there's some action scenes. I was like, I feel like I'm watching a Transformers film right now, but whatever. But cinematography, I liked it. Not too much to complain about. Music score, Michael Giacchino came back to compose this music for the film. I mean, he's a genius, honestly. I don't want to talk too much about him because I've talked about him a lot, but he's great in this film. I mean, he brings that John Williams sound that you know and love, so that I love. But yeah, major props to Michael Giacchino. My final thoughts on the film, guys. It's entertaining. Go watch it if you love entertaining films. It's hard to say without saying any spoilers, but there's no build up. So it's kind of iffy. I'm like in the middle because I want to see where they're gonna go. Honestly, there's obviously gonna be a sequel. I mean, it's Jurassic Park. There's always gonna be something. So I do want to see where they're gonna go with the plot. And I hope the next one will be better as this one, or better than this one, because Colin Trevorrow is gonna direct the next one. So I'd love to see another one, but I wouldn't go see this one in particular, and I wouldn't buy it on Blu-ray because there was a lot of things that I just saw, that I didn't like. So, and if you guys have seen it, just let me know. If you guys liked it, if you didn't, let me know. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts, and I hope I don't, discourage you guys from go seeing it because it's a fun film. Honestly, it gets you on the edge of your seat. So yeah, just let me know, guys. And this is my unexpected analysis on Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom. Leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.